Hello and welcome to another episode. Today we have episode 114 of the Unemployed to Legend. Right, today we have Everton, another big game. One of the players um, I I've liked for a long. Well, no, one of the managers. I think it's Sammy Smodics. Yeah. I'm sure I've had him on my staff at one point or another. Uh, no, we didn't. I thought we had, but I have had him on FC 2025 where I made an incredible player. Um, but yeah, today I'm against him. Um, this is the career so far. I'm now 48 years old. I've only got 2 years at this club. So I'm working towards a new contract. This is I'm just showing you the stuff that you usually never get to see. I lead teams to title wins, play attacking football, play entertaining football, play on the counter, play energetic, sign players of a high reputation. I avoid old players, that's true. I don't sign players that are past the best. And I pay close attention to youth development, which is all true. I'm probably one of the highly driven managers in the world right now. I don't think, I don't honestly think that there's anybody in the world right now that's more driven than myself. Kieran McKenna no longer has a job, so he can't even be put in the conversation. Marco Royce, he's at Leeds, another one of our former members of staff. Connor Cody, who was our assistant manager for 9 years. Um, he was at Crawley. He's been sacked. Uh, Beto, he now wants to be a member of staff. Used to be our goalkeeper once upon a time. João Pedro is at Chelsea. I'm just looking at all these players and I'm thinking to myself, there's a lot of people here. Millie Bright, if you watch the last episode, you'll know that we are looking for some coaching staff. So Millie Bright being there has just literally got her a job. This guy is an agent. He's brought me a lot of players from Brazil. Alicia Lehman's still at in Italy. Ryan Giggs, we had him at Bridlington. Ben Buxton's still there. Kane, obviously, one of our youth academy players. Dan Blackwood, Larry Cameron, Nicky Cowgill. The list goes on with the amount of people that we've made a really good impression on. I think now we're getting close to 20 years in management. So the fact that I'm still trying to improve my career, I don't want to be staying at one club and just win everything. I went over to Italy. I took a team that had only that had only been in the Serie B once. And yeah, we know what we can do. But today we're going to do one or two changes. Rogers for Morley and Jens for Cordoba. Like I said, if you watched the last episode, you'll understand why. Babic will be on the bench instead of Adams. He nearly cost us a goal when he came off the bench before, so I'm switching that up. I'm going to play Riley instead of Pepe. And we are also looking at dropping Lewis for Walker. And this is literally what we have to do. We have to learn and adapt. We've changed our formation as you can see. If, like I said, you watched the last episode, you'll know why. But defensively, we have to be better. Because our last game was a cup game against Rochdale, and we won 6-5. So, Everton's team, I'm looking through and see if there's anybody that we recognise. I'm not seeing anybody. Ah, there we go, Antoine. We had him. Yeah, that's it. Oh, and Freddie Bennell. Yeah, they got our goalkeeper in there from last season. That would do us. So, this is a game we have to win. Here's Riley. Riley over top. Oh, no highlight. .12 minutes in and nothing's happened. Except Everton's the only team to actually have a shot on target. Here's Halliday. Tuvard. One thing that you don't know is that before I was offered the Bolton job, I was also offered an Everton interview. So things could have been completely different. And we are 1-0 down. That is not how we want things to go. We are not playing at our best, and it is starting to worry me. It's now 2. How is this happening, lads? No, luckily it is 1. It was offside. We're 24 minutes in, and we're not having the ball. what I'm going to do is, in possession, go like this. And hope that it changes it for us. I don't know if the update has destroyed the formation, which if it has, then we've got to try and find a new way of winning, or if it's just the way that we are playing. But the way we're playing, I'm going to end up getting sacked. No goals in the league. That can be a sackable offence alone. Right. Riley off. Pepe on. Roger on. Walker on. Babic on. We're just going to have to just go for it. I'm going to put Cordoba as playing CDM because he might still be useful to us. Honestly, we've just lost 1-0. No goals yet. We've got a lot of players that ain't. Our strikers ain't scoring in the league. Wilkes hasn't scored in God knows how long in a league game. And we might have to literally break the bank to get a new striker in. As in all wages, everything on one guy. And like I said, I know a lot of players. And we might have to take in a favour. The players that I'm looking at. Is someone like Dario, who could come in and do a job for us. Another player is at Aston Villa. Could see if he could come in and do a job for us. And another one, I don't know where he's at these days. He's at Derby now. But we could end up literally bringing all of them in. Number one, because he's just not playing for Derby, so it'd be a good career move for him. Dario hasn't been starting games for them, so it could be a good move for him. But that's all for the next episode. The next episode will be more than possibly the Preston North End game. Obviously, I don't know how long this drought can last for. But yeah, it's just one of them things that we have Preston, and I don't know how we're going to come out of this. But for now, it is a goodbye for me. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and comment. Until next time.